What's going on, guys? Over Ben 1000 back today with a quick hands-on figure review. I don't know if I'm going to really dive into the reviews anymore. I'm going to do hands-on, go over some articulation aspects, but I'm not making these videos 25 minutes long anymore. There's no real point in that. Today, we have the 9 to 5 Warriors, Colonel Custard. Evil little donut guy. Now, if you're in your 40s, like I am, 41 years old, I'm sure you have heard of food fighters. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any food fighters here to compare with this guy. I just recently sold them off. I needed to make room for some figures, and I just couldn't hold on to the old stuff that I loved. I sold them off to get some new things. And this is definitely one of the guys I'm getting. And if he turns out as cool as he looks in package, I'm definitely going to get the rest of the line. I believe the Wave 2 is on Kickstarter right now. And you can even pre-order them on Big Bad Toy Store. Let's take a look at the packaging. That is great packaging. I love that art. You know, this is choking hazard up there in the corner. This is not for children under 8. So don't give these to your 7-year-old. No more. Only 8 and over. And right there, when you punch out, they come punching in. That is just such a great classic. Like late 80s, early 90s tag. You got the goo down there. Break Room Bandits, Colonel Custard. I guess that's the bad guys here, huh? And right there, you got his bio. I'm not going to read that, but if you want to pause the video right here, go ahead and do so. There's a little comic book part there. I think that's real cool. You can check that out. Collect them all. Right down here is your wave. I think this is all of Wave 1. I don't think there's any Wave 2 on here. Maybe there is. I don't know. But yeah, right there, I think that's real cool. And right there, if you want to follow these guys, you can do so. Right there's all their social medias. And the creator right there, Brandon Broswell, is the creator, and I think that's cool. And he hired, he has these guys, his team down here, and from what I understand, the people on his team designed toys of the 80s and 90s, like Street Sharks and the like. So he definitely got the right people on his side. So yeah, that's Colonel Mustard right there in the packaging. Gonna pause the video real quick, and we'll be right back with him out of the box. All right, guys, and here he is, Colonel Custard, out of packaging, and I think he looks fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of detail here in this sculpt. Just look at his face. You take his cape off here, and you move his coffee cup shield to the side there, which just pops in and out of his hand. A little tight of a fit, but better than flopping around everywhere. But look at that mean mug. He's mean mugging the camera. Maybe it's because, you know, he's got a bite out of him or something, but I really love his look. His eyebrows there, his angry face, his nose, even his like little sprinkles all around his face there. I just think it's great. Like I said, their basic articulation, you know, nothing amazing, but you don't need it in this. This is so fun. You know, he has basic articulation in his legs, just like the Food Fighters did when I was a kid. It's really all you need for this. I would absolutely love if the guys behind the team behind this would give us vehicles like the Food Fighters had, because there were some vehicles in Food Fighters and they were real fun and cool too, and I'd love to see what these guys could do with vehicles there. But if you can see, there's all sorts of like detail on this. It might not have super duper articulation, but the detail is there. His sneer, his teeth, like in his back, you can see all the divots there from, like, you know, being a donut. Now, I was told he glue in the dark, like his eyes and his little donut thing. I can't test that right now, but if he can, I'll post some pictures on my TikTok and my YouTube, and we'll go from there. But yeah, very basic, but that's all you need. I'm definitely going to get more of these guys based on him alone. I think the next one I'm going to grab is the Eraser dude. Don't know his name. I'm sure maybe it's on the back here. Maybe it is on the back here. He is number 6, and that is Major Eraser. I think I'm going to grab him. Go from there. But yeah, this is a fun line, guys. I think I'm hooked. I think I'm hooked on this line. Nostalgia is all you need. When you're 40 years old and you want to remember a time in your childhood when things were simpler, this is the figure line for you. Brandon, 2 thumbs up, buddy. That's 1 thumb. 2 thumb. There you go. 2 thumbs up for this line. If I had some tiny little nitpicks, and I don't want to nitpick because I think this is a fun line, I wish he would come with a little bit more. Nothing major. I mean, they're $20, $25 figures, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. But I think with the shield, since he has a coffee lid shield, would have really been cool to come with this. And I know he has a cape, and that's, you know, an accessory too. What would have been cool, I think, that if he came like with a little coffee stirrer for this hand, it could be like his staff or what have you. I know he has these little claws on the side there, if you can see. He has a little Wolverine style claws going on, but they're kind of basic. They don't really come out and shoot out of his wrist or anything. Basic is fine. Like, I'm not saying this needs to be anything more than basic, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go get a coffee stirrer and put it in his hand there. Give me 1 second. All right, see, there we go. I went out to the kitchen, grabbed a coffee stirrer, put some thumbtacks in there, made him a little spiked staff. Just an idea, Brandon. Nothing you have to do. And believe me, I'm not trashing you, man. I think this figure's great. I just want my other guy, I want his other hand to be holding something, so I gave him something to hold. This is a fantastic line, dude. You did a great job, and I'm talking to you like you're going to watch this review. But, yeah, this is awesome. If you have a need for nostalgia, then you need this figure. You need to find this line. You can get them, I believe, on 9to5warriors.com. I believe they have a Kickstarter that you can back the Wave 2. You can get them on Amazon, where I got this guy, and he shipped directly from 9to5 Warriors. He didn't ship from Amazon. He shipped from the 9to5 Warriors company. But yeah, definitely pick this guy up. Absolutely fantastic. Great nostalgia feel. Awesome paint. Awesome mold. Everything about this screams the 90s. And if that's what you want, if that's what you love, this is a line for you. 9to5 Warriors. Pick them up today. Add them to your collection. You won't regret it. Over Ben 1000, signing off.